How to be more aggressive.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, what's happening? My name is Suman Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking all about aggression, okay? Aggressive energy, aggressive mindset, how to have that aggressive mindset. Now this is very, very lacking. This kind of aggressive energy can be seen by society as very scary because it's unknown, right? Aggression can form into danger or combat. This is how I came to this understanding of this topic, because a lot of people have been asking me about this topic, specifically because, I've chosen and decided to work on my masculinity, evolve it, you could say. Men's work, be disciplined, be accountable for something, not being wishy-washy as a man, right? And so yesterday I did my second kickboxing class. Something that the trainer said, last time we had a different trainer, but this time, he still helps out, but this time was the main trainer, and he said something which was so profound. Said that your fists are like an infinite weapon, but without the correct energy, momentum behind them, and again, I'm paraphrasing here, man, but it can easily be a finite weapon, just based on your beingness. So the one thing that I understood is when he said, a lot of people when they're fighting, they're very timid, right, in their movements at first. And this is what I was feeling my first class almost. The second class I got a lot more, grounded into the environment. I showed up early, I showed that work ethic, and I just started to warm up before everybody else even got there. Actually, one of the students who showed up last time showed up hella late. Shame on you, bro. In any case, man, what he said is, you don't want to be in chaos as you're fighting. You want to be aggressive when you're fighting. And aggressiveness is controlled chaos. It's when you can take all of the stuff that's going on in your mind and focus it into one place. Like a magnifying glass, focusing in on the power of the intense sun and the intensity, just becoming that push, that momentum, that engine, that ferocity inside of you, right? So it really comes down to, where are you focusing on in your life? And this doesn't have to be on the mat in a field of combat like this, right? It can also be in your life in general. Maybe you're very passive aggressive. What does that mean? Passive aggressiveness is like avoiding confrontation and being way too overly polite to try and mask that aggressiveness internally, right? You're trying to mask the aggression through just like a little polite, silly, or sarcastic comment, in a sense. That's kind of the way that I perceive it. It's like going, oh, well, yeah, that would help you because of that. You have that background, but it's just in the tonality. You hear it and you go, wait a minute, what? It's like a covert hostility, right? You go, what the heck? What did you mean by that? All right? That sounded kind of hostile. Like, what do you mean, right? That's that passive aggressiveness. So they're not directly confrontational, right? They're not telling you what it is. They're kind of hiding and masking it because society doesn't want them to express that aggression. And it's too, quote unquote, unpolitically correct or whatever. So the thing you got to understand about aggressiveness is it's a masculine energy, okay? So this is for the young men watching. Of course, as a woman, you can have aggressive energy, for sure. Go for it. We got to integrate both, Don't be just such a meek, timid, docile woman that you don't get things done, right? Important to understand that as a man, you are that energy of taking action and moving forward in life. That's that warrior energy of just going into something, right? I didn't really embody this energy before working with my solar plexus chakra. However, it's still important to understand What does aggressiveness look like? What does it sound like? What is true, honest expressiveness of aggressiveness? Ooh, I'm dropping bars, mic drop. So essentially the mindset of aggressiveness is, I'm in it to win it. Let's push through it. We've got this. Let's go. Not a big deal. Piece of cake. That's a flea. My turn. Let's get it. Upward spiral gang, right? Okay. That's that energy of just like pummeling through, resilient. Like, I'm gonna take the hits. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep moving forward. And it's almost understanding your own needs and expressing your own needs, right? That's also what aggressiveness is. In a sense, you are confronting the issues and problems of your life. You're not running away from things, right? You're not like, I'm too scared to face that. But that's going to be a little bit awkward. No. You face that. You directly, you go, this is going to be bad, but I've got to speak my truth. Okay, because it's going to hurt me to trap it into my own body and have it, maybe repressed, rather than, me hurting that person's feelings for a brief moment, right, of truth. Look, obviously you don't want to be just offensive and just a complete jerk for no reason, but start to understand that aggressiveness is needed. It's basically assertiveness. You have to have an overly assertive pursuit of your goals, pursuit of your aims. So it's like something goes wrong, do you just kind of give up? You're just like, yeah, whatever, okay, it didn't work for me. Or do you push through that period because you want it so bad, but you're not desperate to get it? It's just a sharp aim. That's aggressiveness. It's that aim. It's that accuracy in your mind where you focus in all the chatter and you go, whoosh. This is a bad example of aggressiveness. Okay, this is a good example of aggressiveness. The difference is very vast. I'm sure some of you can see it. But one is the movement I know with my body. I'm making a point with it. I'm creating a full stop with my motion. And it's I know my own body. I'm not like, I don't know what to do, or at least I'm not showing outwardly that I'm lost or confused and I don't know what to do. In the first class when I showed up, I just started imitating. I just started going with it. I just started, embracing the flow and the play of it all, right? Like, this is some kind of a weird simulation I'm in. Let me learn to enjoy this somehow. Also, shout out to some of my friends I'm reaching out to, Remus Boxing, Ryan G, helping me with the martial arts, Oh, by the way, Aqua, I'm gonna answer your question. Again, there's no such thing as a stupid question, only pretentious people that they undermine other people's curiosity. So I don't think that was a silly question at all, man. I just think that need the right guidance towards the right way. But I will answer that in a coming video. Aggressiveness is primal. It's got to come through. Now, how do you make someone more aggressive? First of all, it's important to understand what task are they doing and what task requires that aggression. Okay, some parents might be watching this video. How do I make my kid more aggressive? He's such a little sissy. He's such a little wimp. I want to make him more aggressive at life in general. Well, yes, the mindset work is important for that child. However, let's start to understand something else. What is the skill set that you're learning? Okay? The first step is understand what the task that they're doing is. Is it taekwondo? Is it rock climbing? Is it just being aggressive in general, like talking to girls? Is it being aggressive when it comes down to, taking action on certain decisions in the boardroom? I mean, what are you trying to get aggressive at, right? And not just for, young adults watching, but even for grown-ass adults, right? Just in general, man. Like, what do you want? It's not about the how. Aggressiveness is not about the how, okay? Aggressiveness is about knowing what you want and going for it. Without knowing how, just knowing the direction, okay? It's all about direction, directedness in your focus and your thinking. Oh man, really? We're gonna have this music in the background when I'm talking about aggressiveness? Nah, man, we need like some Scarlord or something playing in the background, not this. Let's choose to ignore that. So again, this is a conscious choice, right? Putting the focus back onto what I'm doing. That's kind of an example of this. But I would just say drill your kids in whatever they're doing. Okay? If it's boxing, just have them drill it a bunch of times. Keep drilling, keep drilling, keep drilling, keep drilling, keep drilling until it's unconscious. It's just your body knows how to react now. Now you can focus on making the moves more accurate. So let's just say this, okay? An aggressive way to put on your headset. Okay, headphones, I use these. Again, I'm pretty aggressive with this thing, so it's starting to tear right here, if you notice, okay? So non-aggressive way to put on your headphones. Okay? That's a non-aggressive way to put on your headphones. What is an aggressive way to put on your headphones? That's it. It's swift, it's sharp. That's aggressiveness. It's just straight to from A to B. It's not 1,000 different steps in the middle of fumbling around with it, trying to check, right? You see like this example in movies, right? Of like the nerdy kid, like kind of holding a stack of books up like this, and he's going, whoa, right? That's the opposite of aggressiveness, straight up. You see the demonstration of non-aggressiveness in movies. What is aggressiveness is the person who just scored a touchdown and they're celebrating. That's aggressiveness, okay? So start to understand that we need this energy more than ever. This is a leadership energy. So leaders are naturally aggressive. However, some leaders, they can be tyrannical. They can go in such a way where they start to cause a lot of problems for themselves, right? Maybe they end up in jail or something. So you don't want to do this with your aggressiveness. But what you want to be doing, fuck yeah, hearing dogs in the background. I mean, that's perfect for this video, right? Dogs just like howling, yeah. Finally, thank you, source, okay? Finally, some background to emphasize what I'm trying to say, okay? So not the size of the dog in the fight, size of the fight in the dog. Okay, we get it soon, okay? You don't have to go motivational speaker on us, man. I already am. You already know through these videos. I already see myself public speaking like a year from now. We don't have to give it some kind of, a name or label. It doesn't have to be alpha, beta, beta variants, or whatever. It's the drilling, it's the repetition that you need in order for that aggressiveness to slowly start to build in. Because, hey, you got to have that self-esteem and that solid sense of self and what you value and what you need, and it comes through that self-knowledge. So you can't be aggressive if you don't know where you are, if you don't know yourself, if you don't know the situation. It's very difficult to be aggressive in those moments. We start to feel more fear. Again, it comes back to focus. It comes back to, how can I take all of this chaos and control it? That's what's going to help you the most, okay, when it comes down to this energy. I hope this helps you out today. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral gang, you already know. Hit that notification bell and subscribe button. Do it.